Miami has long been style capital of America. The fashion industry takes center stage in Miami, showcasing international designers. The glamorous Art Deco buildings in South Beach are architectural landmarks. Hi, I'm Anita Anthony, and you're watching Echo Track. Contemporary lifestyle has become, by definition, a green lifestyle, and fashion designer Luis Valenzuela is one of its most prominent representatives. His fabulous creations are made from only recycled organic material, and his work is shown at fashion shows around the world. Christian met him at his home in North Miami.
And such an appropriate way to drive to an appointment with an eco-friendly designer here in Miami. This car is almost completely quiet. It is emission-free, and any time I take my foot off the gas pedal, the additional battery is being recharged. So I don't waste energy anymore. I really use it. Luis Valenzuela is thrilled about the idea of bringing our green car and his creations together for a photo shoot. And the photographer and model Natasha very much like the thought that the car's only emission is water. The dress she wears is made out of reused screen linen. Other materials Luis has already used include lampshades, shower curtains, IKEA bags.
I love textures. I love when fabrics have personality, and the best way to find out about all those things is with things that are used already or has, So I always wanna bring the second life to different materials. When people see my dresses, they don't believe it's recycled. They don't believe that it's organic, or because it looks really high couture.
And this is the way Luis wants to make people start thinking that things could work differently. And though Luis' way to create fashion could be a role model, none of his creations, as he says, should ever end up in mass production.
As you can see, the Mercedes-Benz F-Cell drive is well underway crossing the US. The German car company campaigns with its drive around the world for fuel cell technology as a tangible alternative to plug-in electric cars. The only downside is the lack of fueling stations. From redefining haute couture to redefining our concept of a parking garage. Imagine a parking garage looking more like minimalist artwork, where you might throw a huge rooftop party rather than a dismal place to house only cars. Christian tells us why.
From a distance, it looks like Lincoln Road 1111 is an unfinished building, because it simply has no walls. This, together with the unusual height of the decks, means there's plenty of space, air and light. No air conditioning is needed, and you have great views of the building itself and all over Miami. And you don't only find shops on the ground floor. There's a designer store on deck 5 as well. I meet Robert Wennett, the owner of the building. Lincoln Road 1111, as he says, was not made to win architecture contests, but to simply attract people.
In the morning we see people jogging up the staircase. We see them bringing their friends here and saying, look at this incredible view of Miami Beach. So what would be this dead parking space has now become a lively public space for the city, and so I think the citizens have really embraced it.
A unique and sustainable way to go out in style off the coast of Miami is the world's first underwater cemetery. The Neptune Society, the largest cremation company in the US, has created a memorial reef. A 16-acre man-made reef that is certified by the Green Burial Council, meaning it promotes sea life in the area and is free of harmful materials. The reef resembles a lost sunken city, an eco-friendly final resting place which also supports marine life. Christian got the chance to speak with Neptune Memorial Reef's project director Jim Hutzler.
But this is all but a quick way to make money, says co-founder and operations director Jim Hutzler. The reef, now run by a large cremation services company, has not made a dollar profit yet, because it is much more than just putting stones together.
Every component in the reef was designed to become habitat for some part of the ecosystem. So everything from the smallest benthic organism through the fish all the way up to to the largest predators.
At a slightly slower pace than the hydrogen fuel cell cars, 46 giant pink snails inched their way to Miami on their journey around the southeast coast of the U.S. The cracking art group, together with Galleria Cordero in Miami, created the Regeneration Art Project. The snails, made from recycled material, were created as a way to inspire people to think about the impact recycling has towards creating a more eco-friendly environment.
Meanwhile, the Upside World Drive has reached New Orleans, and we have much more here for you than only music. Next week on EcoTrack. Und gleich nochmal die neue.